Hello Epic Hero. Today I come to you with a very old YouTube tag, the small YouTuber tag. 2 years ago I did the small YouTuber tag, and I'm gonna link that right here because I talked in that video about what my goals were for my channel, and I was also a very different person. So I thought it would be fun to come back and do the small YouTuber tag now. So the first question on the tag was, what inspired you to start making YouTube videos? What inspired me to start making YouTube videos was I was really alone and I was really depressed and I was really artistic. I wrote a lot, and I wrote a lot of fan fiction, and I wrote a lot of original fiction, sci-fi and fantasy. I was really into a lot of fandoms, and when I started getting online, which was about 4 years ago when I started my channel, I found a lot of like-minded people who liked school, people who liked learning, people who liked sci-fi and fantasy, and I didn't have a lot of friends. I was lonely. So I started a YouTube channel. I feel like a lot of people start YouTube channels to be heard and for expression. Like, I think it was a really good thing for me to do. 2, how long have you been on YouTube? Which I just kind of answered that question, which is I've been on YouTube technically for 4 years, because when I uploaded my first video it was like 4 years ago. But only about 3 years ago did I start hardcore making videos like 3 times a week. 3, where do you see your YouTube channel in 5 years? That's super interesting. When I started my channel, I definitely thought I would get at least 1,000 subscribers by now, which is, 4 years later. Because I've been on YouTube for so long, I have not seen a lot of growth in either numbers or engagement, but I have seen a lot of growth in myself. I've seen a lot of growth in my art, my quality of my videos, and I've seen a lot of growth in my ability to be transparent with large groups of people and to speak clearly. I've seen a huge improvement in my artistic, what do you call that? Like artistic diligence. It's given me the ability to learn to do things just for me, because the channel became way more for me than it was originally for other people. And so that, especially when I came out as an atheist and a ton of my subscribers and interactive people kind of went down, the channel became much more just for me. And learning that I could do something just for me, that it was this involved, it really helped me with self-care mentality, and it's just been a really good journey overall. For me now, I see myself making better quality content. I see myself understanding more of a good workflow. I see myself talking a lot more about my books and having a better, more entertaining channel. What message are you trying to get across with your channel? Definitely the same message that I've always been trying to get across, which at the end of all my videos I say, we are epic heroes, which has a very specific point to it. It's like the mantra of my whole brand, which is that when you are a fan of these fantastical worlds, these adventure stories like the ones that I write, you start falling in love with these characters. Either you want to live in in Hogwarts, or you want to go to Narnia, or you want to live on the Star Trek Enterprise, And my message has kind of always been that you can be that hero of your own life story. You don't have to wait for Captain Kirk. You don't have to wait for the Doctor, Indiana Jones, or Han Solo to come swoop in and save you. You can just go, live your adventure, be the captain, be the Doctor, save yourself and save the people around you. Because honestly, as a girl living in an environment where I believed that, girls wait around for their knight in shining armor to come court them, and then they go off and obey their husband and have babies and wash dishes. I didn't think that women could go and fight for themselves. I didn't think that women could have a say in things like politics and things like religious matters and, be a leader. I didn't think that was possible. And I think it is important to know that it is possible and that you can take charge of your own life, Do people from school find your channel? This is funny because I'm pretty sure this question points out a thing, which is that YouTube is considered a very young thing to do. It's considered something you do when you're in school and you have free time on your hands. I'll change that to people at work. And that was actually pretty funny because recently I uploaded a video about my work, which is a cool coffee shop. It's very diverse and accepting, and I went on and on about this one guy that works there who is gay, and he's like super, I don't know, he just not gender stereotypy at all. He's just completely himself, and he is unashamedly so. And I don't know, I said all these things like he was so cool and he was so like flamboyant and all this stuff. And then I never thought he was gonna see it because nobody watches my channel. But I guess I followed a couple of people on Instagram, like I exchanged Instagrams with some people at work, and somehow ended up watching the video. Like at work, he started making these little references like, "So you think I'm cool?" And at first I like did not know what he was referring to. And so I was just like, huh? And then like, he's like, "So, he's so flamboyant, and oh, he likes to sing," and he basically starts quoting my video. And I was just like crimson. Like I was blushing because I did not expect him to see the video. I was really worried that something I had said might have been like offensive or something. And I really didn't want it to. Like I just think he's super cool and everything. And a couple of my friends that I made recently, like, show me one of your videos actually while I was there. And I was like, I always act like I want people to watch my videos, and I do, but they asked me to like watch it while I was there. It was just super awkward because like I play it and then I'm on the screen and then I'm there. So I'm like talking to them, but I'm talking in the camera to them. Very awkward experience. What does your username mean? So my username is The Epic Place, and I kind of just explained it with the meaning of my channel, which is that I'm a writer. I write sci-fi and fantasy books, like action adventure books, and I want people who are fans of action adventure and sci-fi and fantasy to become the hero of their own life story. So I call you guys my epic heroes. So the last question is, what are your favorite small YouTubers? This is a super important question because small YouTubers do not get rewarded by YouTube's algorithm. They just, even if they make epic content, it's just a second thing that social medias do where they just stop showing people the videos, even if you're subscribed to the channel. So if you want to keep up with small YouTubers that you follow, hit that bell, hit the notification bell to get notifications, because otherwise you will never see them again. So my favorite small YouTubers, which took a lot of digging to find: Ava the Dork, which is an awesome username. She does ukulele videos, which is beautiful ukulele songs that she wrote or covers, and I love her style. She's got like this 90s like thrift shop, like spunky, be yourself kind of look to her. The second one of my favorites is Quinn in the Clouds. I did mention her last time I made one of these videos. Back then her username was Quirky Quinn, but now it's Quinn in the Clouds. And Quinn in the Clouds is a super cool YouTuber. She has two channels. One is called Quinn in the Clouds, one is called Quintessence. And Quintessence is her gaming channel. She's really, really good at gaming and really, really funny commentary. And then, but Quinn in the Clouds is just a channel where she does like really cool videos, very artistic. She does like a lot of spoken words, or she'll do a little experimental like skit type of things. Life Like Josie. Life Like Josie, I started watching her a couple of years ago, I think, when I went to VidCon and met her there. It's one of the most inspiring channels I've ever seen. She's this girl who is from Sweden, and she travels, she dances, she acts, she learns languages, she's rising on a YouTube career. She talks about mental health, she talks about living your best life, she talks about budgeting and chasing your dreams. There's this girl called Dommy Cat, who I also met at the same time as Josie. They're friends, and she does videos, like funny videos. She cosplays as Jack Sparrow quite a lot. Two other people that I want to mention: Victoria Claire. Victoria Claire is a fangirl in every sense of the word, and an aesthetic fangirl at that. She makes, she even has a little business making like fandom charms out of like clay, and she'll talk about a lot of these, in depth about a lot of these stories, whether it be a musical or, you know, a TV show or a movie or a book. She will fangirl, but like, I guess I really like her channel because she'll sort of go to a whole other level with her fangirling. Like, she takes these books and stories really seriously, you know? The last girl I'm gonna mention is called Pixter Pro, and wow, she's the animator, and she has an animated series. I mean, how many people can you say that you know of that have an animated series that they're running single-handedly? And then she's also done a lot of really, really cool art project videos. There's other really good small YouTubers, but I just wanted to mention my top small YouTubers and the ones that I just can't get enough of. And yeah, so that's all for my small YouTuber tag. Thank you so much for watching. I guess tell me in the comments below who your favorite small YouTubers are and what you think of like YouTubing at all. It's kind of an interesting little thing, little hobby. Yeah, and until I see you again, always remember that we are epic heroes today and every day of our lives, and I will see you in the next video.